Good morning, YouTube. We've got OxyShred Proton Plasma flavour. I love this flavour. Tastes a bit like tropical juice, but fizzy. No jitters, zero crash, vegan friendly, gluten free, 130 milligrams of caffeine, 10 calories in the can, and 1,000 milligrams of L-carnitine. So, perfect way to start your day. So, a bit of a random one. I thought, because it is the last week of holiday, and I'm pretty lean, shall we say, pretty shredded. So I'm going to run you through what I'm eating, cardio levels, steps, tips and tricks on how to stay on diet and stay on plan, and don't fumble this at all because it's easily done. But at the minute I'm on 1900 calories. I'm on an hour of cardio a day. I'm on 12k steps. It's rough, boys and girls. It's very rough. But what I'm going to do on a Tuesday, so technically Tuesday is normally my leg day. However, with football, I got clattered, so I've got bruising and scrapes all down my leg, and it feels bruised, and it just feels like when I do that, it's not ideal. So normally for my cardio I do incline walking. However, I'm going to give it a go of doing a recovery run today. We'll do an hour. I'll show you my times and my splits afterwards, but I'm going to get the caffeine in, and then tablets I have, obviously water soluble tablets first thing in the morning, is B vitamins and magnesium and B12. Then what I have first thing in the morning, and then I'll do that stretch. I will show you my running outfit for the day, and then when I come back it will be meal number one. So sit back, get some food, enjoy, and watch me eat some peasant calories for the day. Lovely. So first things first. That is wow, I actually need help. That is Oxy Greens. Don't know why. Just reminds me of it. Anyway, Oxy Greens. I have this first thing in the morning with my water soluble tablets. There's 25 calories in this, 5 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fibre. Green superfood complex with nutrient dense superfoods like barley, grass, broccoli, kale, spinach, celery, spirulina, chlorella and kelp to help detoxify and boost vitality and wellness. We've also got prebiotic fibre complex in there, 4 natural whole food sources of prebiotic fibre: chicory root, inulin, kiwi fruit, green banana and larch, to nourish good gut bacteria, improve digestion, promote a healthy gut, glowing skin and reduce bloating. And then last of all, it says on here, is antioxidant alkalizing forest berries. So blueberries, acai and goji berries are packed with antioxidants and vitamin C to boost immunity and reduce oxidative stress. Anyway, code BPS10 for all EHP Labs products. You know this. Big love to everybody using my code. There is a massive giveaway. You might have missed it. Apologies. On my fitness Instagram, I've done a collab with EHP Labs to give away a year's supply of OxyShred to people that have used my code. There is going to be another sale specifically for people that use my code. That there is another one coming up. So if you've missed this one, don't miss out on the next one. Yeah, but when you're dieting, let's get back to the main cause of this video. When you are dieting, the main thing that you'll start to notice when you get deep into a diet is your body will start to hold things, i.e. water, food, because it doesn't know when the next meal's coming in. If you're burning more, your body just starts to hold stuff. It's natural. You'll start to slow down going to the toilet, and yeah. This mixed with this in the morning, whether it's the can or the powder, these, after you've had this, not a single problem with digestion, let me tell you that. But anyway, I need to just stretch, pick a running outfit, show you my new runners, and then I'll tell you what I do when I fill up my big daily water on a training day compared to on a weight training day compared to a cardio day. But clearly I need to wake up because, yeah, anyway, let's go. So obviously, rule number 1 is make sure you have the food in the house for the first meal. So obviously, luckily for me, I just found out that I'm missing a few things. Nothing major, literally just a couple things. I've got eggs. No, I think I'm good. It's just literally a few little bits for the first meal. So I'm gonna go and get them quickly now. Then I'm going for a run. Then I'll see you at the first meal. Right, so this is the same regardless if I'm running or I'm doing weight training, but 1 scoop of Pre, which is this sour slap flavour from Pride, which is so good, by the way. This has nootropics in it, 1650 milligrams for focus, 5000 milligrams of L-citrulline and 1500 milligrams of nitrosine for pump and blood flow. And then it's got 550 milligrams of pentafine, which is a 5-stage caffeine release. Don't worry, that is not 550 milligrams of caffeine. It's a gradual energy. It's about, I think it's about 250 or 275. And then it's got 5000 milligrams of EAAs. I have that. Let me just get rid of this little funnel. And then in my water, which I will sip during my workout, if I'm doing weight training or if I'm going for a run, I'll sip this afterwards throughout the day. So in here is another scoop of Pre, which will give me the energy and focus. I normally will end up coming home doing admin stuff, editing, emails, etc. This helps me stay focused. It also helps with hunger. And inside this big jug, we've got 5 grams of glutamine, 5 grams of creatine, a scoop of Beyond EAAs, peach candy rings flavour. Need I say more? I have had to order some more of this because I literally get through it so much. So I've just ordered some more on-the-go sachets to take on holiday with me, and I've ordered a tub to have at home, and that is the Hydro electrolytes. So it's got 500 milligrams of coconut water, 1570 milligrams of electrolytes, 1000 milligrams of taurine, and 1000 milligrams of tyrosine. I've had 2 to put in a big jug of water. I've gone with the raspberry refresh flavour and the Fujian pineapple flavour. Literally tastes like tropical juice. It is lovely. So I'll sip that when I get back. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I have to go and get this run done. On my normal cardio days, when I'm doing low intensity steady state cardio on the treadmill, I am doing 50, I was doing 50, I'm doing an hour a day. But when it comes to running, because it's more taxing, on my slow runs, I will do 45 minutes. So just because when calories are low, I'm not recovering quick enough. If I go out and start trying to do excessive amounts of cardio, especially when it comes to running, that is gonna, 1, batter my body because I don't have the calories to recover, and 2, boost my appetite and make it really difficult for me to diet. So when people go out and they want to do a fast, or they want to run and they think, oh yeah, I'm just going to run, I'll get shredded quickly, I'll lose weight quickly. Yes, you will lose weight. The only problem is sticking to your diet will be very difficult because your body will be craving carbohydrates. So I'm going to stretch and go for a run. I'm running in the new Zoom Fly 6s at the minute. Fantastic shoe. Highly recommend them. But yeah, I'm waffling because I really can't bother with this run today. But hey, non-negotiables, cardio. See you in a bit. Also, just to show you, these are the Zoomfly 6s. They are beautiful kicks, unbelievable. But another thing I forgot to mention is when I'm not fully dieting, like when my calories aren't this low, I'll normally have a carb gel when I go running. But they're 100 calories, and when you've got 1900 calories, you've got to be very, very, very specific about what is going in, and I'm not wasting 100 calories on a gel pack when I'm this low on calories. But normally, I will take a gel pack with me. So just if you have more calories to play with, I highly recommend that. That would help quite a lot. So anyway, let's go running. Right, so that is the run done. And it was, any danger? So it was 45 minutes, 8k, 5:30 pace, 609 calories. I'm going to put that was a moderate workout because it wasn't too hard, but this heat was a madness. But anyway, this is my physique update check. I am 100 and, I don't know if you can see my legs all the way from back there. Whew. Yeah, it hurts. But wow, that hurts. But yeah, that is the physique at the minute. It is only 20 past 11. I don't eat my first meal till 12 o'clock because I intermittent fast. It just helps to save more calories for later in the day. So I'm going to shower, and then by the time I've done that, I'm going to drink that water that I made earlier and replenish these electrolytes, and then I'll see you for meal 1. Right, my people, so this is meal number 1 going down. So this is my oats. So we have, I'll show you what I add after, but we have 70 grams of organic oats. We have 40 grams of Isopep hydrolyzed whey, code BPS10, and then this No Nasties Plenish almond milk. And I take this before the meal. This is Berberine Advanced. This helps with blood sugar regulation. Look into this product if you haven't already, but Super Botanic is where I get my supplements from in regards to things like this. They are the best on the market, and I'm not even just saying that. And then a protein bar. This will take total calories to, well, macros, 65 protein, 65 carb, 21 fat. This is my biggest meal of the day, so 711 calories. But I'll show you what I do with this afterwards. Look at that. So the consistency, right? If you put the protein bar in the fridge and then chopping board, get a knife, chop it up really finely, and then you can make like little chocolate chunks out of it. So meal number 1, let's go. Right, so meal number 2 going down. We have 3 large eggs, spinach, 2 turkey rashers, some organic olive oil, some barbecue chicken, high protein cheese, and then some barbecue sauce. I'll show you what it looks like and the macros when we are ready. So here it is, the super dish. This is like one of my favorite dishes at the minute. Super high in protein, super filling, which is good. It's 667 calories. So that takes our grand total to 151 grams of protein, 44 fat, 97 carb. So if I delete the first meal, I can then tell you what the, let's have a look. So that meal, right, so that meal alone is 86 grams of protein, 23 fat, 31 carb. So fantastic macros for the day so far. I'm going to eat this, and then I was going to take the dog out, but it looks like it's getting really hot, so I might have to do that later on. So I'm going to eat this, watch some YouTube, and then I will see you for the last meal. I don't think I have too many calories left, if I'm totally honest. Let me just do that, get rid of that, and add back in the white chocolate grenade. Where's it gone? White chocolate grenade, where are you? Protein bar, white Oreo, here we go. Right, so yeah, that leaves me with
Why does it do that? Adds in your step count into your carb. Right, so I've got 522 calories to play with for the rest of the day. It's currently 5 to 4, so I'll eat this. This will time me over to like 8, half 8. I'll probably have my last meal bang on 9 o'clock, roughly around that time. And then yeah, I'll see you last meal, and man, I'm hungry. But you've also got to remember that when you're eating low calories, it's obviously for a purpose. If you're looking to lose weight, you have to just tell yourself that the goal is more important than the short gratification you'd get from having a chocolate bar of sweets. I think this has probably been the most consistent I've been with a diet for a long time. Sometimes I just like get in half decent shape and I think to myself, yeah, like I've got a six pack, I look good. This time I really wanted to push myself and see if I could bring like the best physique I possibly could. And then yeah, I'll wrap up at the end of the video, tell you some pointers on like it being important on how to eat when you go on holiday, because a lot of people like me, for example, you would spend, I think I've been doing this now for, this will be the 10th week, last week before holiday, and then go on holiday and gain everything that you've just worked hard to lose. So I'll give you some tips on how to minimize the damage, but I'm going to eat this. See you at the last meal. Right, so dinner is this crispy chicken egg fried rice from Gold Standard Nutrition. Look at that, lovely. And then 1 square of this dark chocolate. So that will take us to 185 grams of protein, 63 grams of fat, and 152 grams of carbs, and that is 1,915 for the day. So that is literally everything I'm eating. On this dieting phase, I haven't had to drop my calories any lower than that because the weight comes down. I have plateaued this week. Last 3 days I've stayed at 164.5. However, I have increased cardio and increased steps, so I'm just going to wait and see if tomorrow my weight drops. If my weight doesn't drop tomorrow, then I'll probably drop down to 1,800 calories. But that is what I'm eating for the time being. Hope you can take some meal ideas from it. But yeah, see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.